Hello everybody, I am Elio, and let's continue playing Pokemon White. In the last part, we did a load of exploring around Nacrene and Pinwheel Forest, and in this part, we're going to challenge Nacrene Gym. So, I'll take a moment to show you the preparations I've made. All of my main fighters all have Chesto Berries, which cure sleep, and that is because one of the gym leader's Pokemon induces sleep, and it is very annoying. I also have a couple of X speeds and X defense, just in case. I don't usually use X items, but they'll be useful to have. And hello, accordion player, playing what he loves, doing what he does. And over here, a museum. We'll have a look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Whatever. Ah, this is Hawes, the assistant director. Since we were kind enough to visit, he'll give us a tour of the museum. So, you give a tour to everyone? Anyway. That's a Dragonite skeleton from Generation 1. And over there is an Armaldo fossil from Generation 3. And he has a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space, although akin to Deoxys. And this is just an old stone. It's old, but it doesn't seem to have any value. It's displayed because it's rather pretty to look at. Worthless, huh? The Pokemon gym is just beyond here. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. Sounds interesting. And the gym leader, Lenora, happens to be his wife. Well, how about that? Moving right along. Ooh, this gym looks fancy. Anyway, this guy is here and telling us gym leader's back of the gym. It's a great atmosphere. Indeed it is. And he's going to give us a fresh water, heal him 50 HP. All trainers in this gym use normal type Pokemon, just between you and me. Normal types are weak against fighting types. Yeah, as if that wasn't obvious enough to, like, most people playing this game. Now I'll explain about the gym. Questions hidden in books, and we're going to answer them to move forward. The first books we need to find is Nice to Meet You, Pokemon. Well, I know where all the books are anyway, so I don't need a guide particularly. Though there is this first boy here, and we shall challenge him. People call him a bookworm because he hangs around this library all the time. I warn you, spend an entire day either reading books or training Pokemon. Well, can you do both at the same time? Anyway, this school kid Carter, he has a Patrat. Level 17. We're really getting up in levels there, aren't we? Anyway, send out my Oshawott because Oshawott needs experience and he's a pretty decent fighter anyway. Detect! Detect! No. Hate Detect. Sun Attack. He just has a load of annoying moves, doesn't he? Sun Attack lowering my accuracy, but I can still hit with Water Gun. It's barely any damage at all. It's not much. Crunch. Alright. Lowering my defense. That's not good. Anyway. Water Gun. Hopefully one more should do it. Detect. Stalling for time. Why bother? Water Gun again. Crunch. No, jeez, what? Wow. I didn't think my defense lowered that much. Thank goodness I took down that Patrat. With experience, maybe a bookworm, but I'm not a bug Pokemon. That's funny. So let's just heal Oshawott here. Another bag. What am I doing? I've got super potions. What am I using potions for? And let's move on, shall we? Wow, big library. Never mind the museum downstairs. You're gonna have enough money for this as well. Jeez, this whole library. Where do they get this money from anyway? Well, suspension of disbelief. I shouldn't be thinking about it. Anyway, Lenora's hidden memos to find, and so we can find where she is in this gym. And the next book we need to read is in the middle row, so it's the one just above the bookshelf we were just on. The Biology of Patrat. What? Huh? You don't use them for experiments, do you? You don't... I don't want to think about it. Dissection. As I thought that question was easy. Well, no duh. Flame burns inside its body and it gives off a smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? Hint somebody may be reading it. And as you can see, that professor up here just turned to attention. I see. Did you find a memo and come here? What does it say? Flame burns, blah blah blah. Structure of a locomotive. Yeah, you thought he was a Pokemon. Flame burns inside his body, he gives up. That's exactly how a locomotive works. But before that, let's have a Pokemon battle. Okie dokie then. Yeah, all these trainers here are required, so it sucks, but anyway. This is Satomi. She is not much of a pushover. Her Herdia is quite strong for just being one Pokemon. Which is why I am going to start off with an X-Defend. Because you're just going to use attacking items by itself. And Satomi is going to use an X-Defend of her own. This is the first of a few people that will use X items. Quite a few people in the game will use X items against you. Just gotta use Water Gun. That was a critical hit? It's gonna take a while. Bite. That's quite a bit of damage for Bite, even with the X-Defend. Try and get one more hit. I flinched because of Bite. Flinching just means that your move doesn't go through because you flinch. Yes. Whatever. So send out my little pup. I don't want Oshawott to be too involved. I want little pup to get some action here. Let's just see if... critical hit! No, I don't want the recoil to kill me. But I got a critical hit on my own. Yes! Survived. Lil pup grew to level 17. Sweet. Not very long, and Oshawott is now level 17. Sweet. Not very much stat boost, or whatever. But we get Razor Shell, which is, again, a good move to be having at this point in the game, especially since one of the Oshawott's family's main stats is his attack. Its main stat is special attack, but it's kind of based around its attack as well. And we're pretty powerful. We've done that. What? Oshawott is evolving! Yes, I've been waiting for level 17. It's a good job this is happening before the gym leader as well, so I can have its evolution more powerful, so I can fight off Lenora. So, congratulations, your Dagenkai Oshawott evolved into Duwat! Duwat is my favourite looking Pokemon ever. Look at him, he's so serious. The shells, and he's like a samurai. He's like a warrior, so cool. Anyway, general studies, structure of a locomotive. Blah, 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 using steam power. What's more important though, there's a memo in the back cover. You've impressed your fan space. I expect what from a challenger from you. If you heat it apart, it'll be delicious. What is this? Finally, in close to the entrance. Let's just heal rather quickly here. Dagenkai and Little Pup. And what I'm going to do as well, since they've had their share of fun, and I want Drillbur to have a little bit of action now. So let's get on with this, shall we? It's this book down here towards the entrance. Sweets for Pokémon. Heating berries in a pot, making sweets called puffins from the Sinnoh region. Geez, this gym in the museum is full of cameos. Did you manage to get here without being tricked? Here's the last question from this bookshelf. Move a load of directions. Yeah. It's unnecessary because I just know where it is anyway, and the only bookshelf you haven't checked yet is this one with the little girl. I'm wondering, did you see the last girl and come to me? I'll give you the last question. Can you challenge the gym leader and if you win against me? We better. Alright, we're gonna... Our final trainer battle before the gym leader Lenora. School kid Lydia. She just has 3 little pups. Nothing to worry about. Level 15. They can be a bit of a challenge because, again, they're not bad attackers for this point in the game, but yeah, they're level 15, so they're not too bad. I'll just have Drillbur use Fury Swipes. Swipe, swipe. Swipe, swipe. Yes! 5 hits! I barely ever get 5 hits. Leah, he's setting up. I don't like that. Let's just go for another Fury Swipes. Hopefully I can get a high hitter in. 1, 2... 2 hits and... You only need one more hit and you... Don't miss now! Don't miss now! Please don't miss. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, one down.